mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Not my fault.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
I will kill you, lizard, and I will have. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I will have snake boots from your hide.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? Oh, may the seven have mercy on their own creation.
No one cares about you, Red Prince. Used to think you were the shit back in early access, but you're really not.
I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the spouse of the sun. Of course you know me.
I don't care about the sun.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
But we elves live in the dark.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has a bit of a snag. But never you worry.
I guess you can come with me.
A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept. You came back for the others on that ship, after all.
Cool.
On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for jolly good.
Sure. We're gonna rob you blind anyway, then send you on your way.
So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic and, yes, even subterfuge. What say you? Very well. Onwards, then, to victory.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that...
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address include your... As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to... Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind.
Jeez. Oh, the real makes shit. Knife on a stick. Stronger than my sword. It's bad. Do a little bit of inventory.
Yes, by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation.
Are you certain you want to dismiss your companion?
Your loss.
Yeah, get rid of him. I can't stand him. Pick these up. That's wrong.
A black cat.
That teleporting gauntlets, get up there again.
Here lies a nameless inmate. May he
Time to go get that shovel. Shift it off. It's a zombie! Of course, he never has anything on him.
I've spotted something.
Of course, we're gonna take that with us. Not too bad. Alright, let's level him up. Initiative. Spot check it. We get some defensiveness. Special knowledge, touch on the master. We'll go level 2 master. Yeah, that way my inventory isn't too full. Ooh, orange juice. Gotta get that vitamin C. Oh, we found Major's pants. Well, at least it's not leaves. We might come back for that chest. If I remember correctly, you
Wonder
need
where this
fire
leads.
over here. Oh, who's this guy? Damn it, Fane!
As the alcove opens up, you see the same skeleton that you met on the boat before it sank. He's still not wearing his mask.
I still gotta pick up the two girls. Well, seeing how Fane has lived as long as my character has, I'll have him come with me. He may have some bonuses to come with me.
He's leaning over a corpse, prodding and pulling at the skin of its face.
That's if I can get some to join.
Bugger.
How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Okay, someone puked all over that guy.
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor? Ah! No! Stay back! Don't...
Ain't nobody gonna hurt you. You're just bones.
Oh, it's you. I must admit I'm surprised. Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected.
These are actually all really good. That's what business is. This business is with that body.
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse?
I don't know, maybe you're necrophiliac? I mean, you are undead. Makes perfect sense.
A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body.
It's a contradiction to itself.
I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Because my own was stolen from me. And the idea of being chased across Rivellon by every idiot with a torch does not appeal. monster! Hide the children! You are simple beasts, and you simply do not like my... well, not my kind, but those that look like me. So, if I am to traverse this land, I will need a mask to disguise my features. Simply put,
What do
I am
you
an eternal,
mean,
and
you
you are not.
people?
You have my sympathies. Indeed, no one seems to have the good taste to be. My people are rather absent. At least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
An Eternal? What is that? Some sort of cult?
Well, that hardly seems relevant. But if you must know, I was inconvenienced for a time.
Define inconvenience. For a time.
Several centuries, in fact. Or perhaps millennia. One tends to lose track. I was sealed in a tomb for daring to be curious about the world. It seems our king did not agree that the universe should be explored to its full potential.
Well, that's no fun.
Perhaps I should thank him. It seems I was spared whatever happened to the others. I wonder if flowers would be appropriate. Well, that is the curious thing. They are clearly absent from this world, and yet they are everywhere.
Decline everywhere.
Every one of your races resembles them in some manner, and the statues you have built to your gods look remarkably familiar.
Wait, so does that mean Fane's people are the gods? That would be an interesting tale to find out. That would be awesome.
Perhaps my people have ascended to some new realm. Or perhaps your gods are merely a folk memory.
Hmm?
Regardless, they are not here. But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them.
Alright, now we'll ask the stupid question.
A cult? Hardly. We were a race that existed before the idea of race was needed. We were all one.
Well, that's definitely not fun. I want to be all one with people.
I could ask you to imagine an Eternal as a creature of incredible intelligence and skill. But I fear the
guess
limits
if you
of your
meant, like,
imagination would not do us
as a
justice.
whole, like everyone is the same race. That's cool.
We studied the mysteries of the universe. We created works of great art. We disappeared.
So dramatic.
But I will find them. Wherever they are, I will find them. We will have our world again. I suppose Circumstances being what they are, it could be advantageous.
I'm gonna make you an archer.
You seem more at ease in this world than I. A guide would certainly be useful. Excellent. While we are conversing, perhaps you noticed that I am rather skilled in, well, all things.
That's good to know.
Of course, the arcane arts are my little speciality, but being a brilliant wizard does not mean I cannot handle blade or bow. So, which do you require for this enterprise of yours?
It's a tough decision. Keep him as a wizard or make him a bow?
Ah, you seek a more subtle approach. How surprisingly civilized. Very well. What do you require?
Well, you can make him a hunter, which would give him bow and arcane arts. Yeah, we'll go with that.
I could do that with one hand behind my spine. Now, shall we get on? There is rather a lot to see. Splendid. Very well. Let's be off.
Mention in the bathroom. That might be handy. Salmon pie! I need to teleport and gloves for that. Onward! Let's retrieve the lady friends.
Ooh, that's a pretty one. Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh? I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me. Now, where should I put this one?
I know nothing of any of that. Magister.
Now speak. Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent.
Oh, I wanna
Our
kill
god
her so bad.
speaks.
Damn, bitch.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa. We have proof.
Oh, they made him look different.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent, elf!
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister.
Bitch. Only the guys can judge.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, your holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste.
That's fucked up.
Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
These creatures are so prone to violence, naturally, the weaker specimens suffer.
A single name throbs across your brain. Verdas, Verdas, Verdas. He must escape. He cannot die here. He cannot. Come on then, Lex.
Dear one, help me teach this beast. He must respect.
Respect? Huh. Someone's got to keep this place running. Griff can't do it for free. Why'd you... An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met... Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is...
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling...
Pay up, elf. No one shorts Griff. Especially not one.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here. The both of you. Yeah.
The elf smiles and bows to you.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Your safe place is here. You feel so safe.
You're kinda getting too big for your boots, you know? Bloody cavies. Ought to keep your kind.
Better shut your damn mouth.
Bow your head, please! If we chant the endless prayer, the next... Haven't you heard? Bishop Alexander, the Divine's own son, is God-woken. He will ascend. He will protect us from... Do not doubt that he will...
Hey, I know you.
Oh, nigga, what am I talking about there?
Losa, the dark-eyed jokester you met aboard the ship, waves enthusiastically and dips into a mock elegant curtsy.
Back then, I was Madame Josephine Gribbles de Pube, and you were... you. Glad to see you made it. Nothing like a nice tentacle slap across the moor to set the tone for the week, eh? How'd you escape? Me too. Did you hear something? When you were in the water, I mean. I heard the same thing.
I'm going to have to kill you, Laura. Is this correct?
Do you know what this means?
It's
It means
stop.
I'm not the only.
Losa's voice catches in her throat. The joy drains from her face. Her eyes lose focus, and she is stock still, waxy-skinned, her eyes dark. Greyish-black veins run from her eyes down her head snaps to you mechanically, and her eyes lock with yours, dark pupils dilated into great black voids. Light suddenly flashes back into her face. The grey veins drain to pinkish flesh.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Ah, it's nothing really. It's just... I'm just a bit... well, a bit... hospitable? Ha! What I mean is, look, you've never been a host, right? That's because you're like a clump of leaves on the side of the road. That ain't bad, though. I'd give just about anything to be like you. But I'm a roadside inn. Red door, flowers out front, friendly lady at the door beckoning you in for half price. Like a goddamn gold star inn for the disembodied.
She gives you a searching look.
You seem pretty well adjusted. Ain't that just the truth? So, how are you enjoying the joy? Yeah, same story here. Reckon in my case, they might actually be right, though.
Of course.
So, you want to check this place out together? Strength in numbers and all that. It does, right? Before we head out, I've got more than a few tricks up my sleeve. So you'll have to pick which one I'll pull out if... Lately, I've been into the enchanting arts. But I can shoot, slash, summon, steal, whatever your little black heart desires. So, what'll it be? Sounds fine.
Let's go with
So, we're good to
Enchanter,
go?
though I feel I'm going to regret it.
Yeah? Well, that was easier than I thought. And I'll do my best to stay myself. Lead the way.
Alright, let's see here. Didn't even realize that we had alignments in this game. Stuff that I guess. Yeah. Excuse me. Alright, that means we're missing one person.
As you approach the blacksmith, you feel a bony hand on your arm. Fane leans in
There's some
and
characters
whispers
your
in your ear.
fans will want to speak with privately, stating this may negatively affect your relationship. However, allowing it may make
If it would be acceptable, I have an inquiry for this human. It is of a... And if it would not be acceptable, well, that would render this...
Fane approaches the blacksmith and quietly speaks to her. You can't overhear much, but he seems to be gesturing towards her head an awful lot. Fane's words are quiet, but you hear the blacksmith repeat, "Face Ripper," in shock. She slowly starts to back...
What is it with creeps like you and Master Niles? I told him to slither back to his dungeon, and you can get too, freak!
Fane backs away, scratching his head. It seems that didn't go as he'd expected. He is lost in thought, though. She must have said something he found interesting.
Sweet, then I'm fucking leave, let him leave. Oh! I did not know Fane can freaking speak to animals.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute
What? How did I... What? No, that can't be. I can't... Huh? Yeah, fine.
The cat opens his mouth as if to speak.
Bolted on there tight, ain't it?
Alright, so how does a number determine if it's a friend or foe? So I'm guessing if it's like red or negative, it means they're unfavorable of you. Like hers is 0, so she's passive.
Amidst a crowd of screws, bolts, and scraps of metal, the woman is manipulating a glove-like contraption fitted with 5 long metal skewers. She doesn't look up as you approach.
And what you after? I ain't. Just seeing how it's made. She's clever, Dallas. Made these herself, for those bodyguards of hers.
She looks up.
You looking to buy something? All manner of things. Have a look. scrap heap, not so. Never knew her to be much of a rent. Oh, I don't know. She was a sweet soul, quiet, loved her family. Always seemed strong as I recall, but she didn't come across as no fearless military leader back then. People do change, don't they?
She nods once.
You looking to buy something? Or do you just want to waste my time with a...
Where did she go?
The woman looks up as you approach, wiping her brow with a grease-blackened hand.
Alright, what do we got? We are 11. Oh! Require summons.
What do you need?
Okay.
Who in their right mind would think of a thing like this?
Take apple juice.
A fella can't hear himself think. You hear that, Farah? You gotta cut that out. What's happened to you? Aye, she needs help, but none that I can give. Mad as a cuckoo, that one, and twice as loud. Distraught don't even begin to cover it. She's hollering after that child of hers, killed by a void woken, and there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her.
Please, can you... An elf! Stay away, cannibal. If I find out you've gone near my baby, I'll skin you alive. Away from me, savage! It's your fault we're all here in the first place. It's you.
I don't think I ain't watching. Wait, that's your fifth blue chest. It's your fault we're all here in the first place.
I told him at noon exactly, didn't I?
I'm not mad, darling. I'm not mad.
Okay,
told him I'd known exactly, didn't I?
the ship. How'd you create the ship? Perfect! We're in prison anyway.
I told him I'd known exactly, didn't I? You there, elf? I'm looking for an inmate. A smallish man, thick spectacles, prone to somewhat eccentric chatter. He wears a large bronze pendant with a dragon stamped into it. Have you seen him? None of your business in...
He wears a large bronze pendant with a dragon stamped into it. Right hand, boy. Have you seen him?
Our father. Greetings, child. You must be very far from your own. No one's truly fine.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue chest of this round.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running... I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find I have a way out of here. Are you interested? Attaboy. Who wouldn't? Finally, someone with it. The plan's simple, completely foolproof. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. I have a spell that I can use to teleport you right out of here. I can't use it on myself, but with your help, we can both get out of here. I have a spell that I can... There's an artifact that you can use to teleport me out of this place. Then I can use my spell. It's found its way into a nest of crocodilians on a secluded beach nearby. Here, give me a map and I'll show you where to go. Get that artifact.
Alright, teleporting gloves. What's that? Which should we take those?
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
Don't touch me. You're too close. This collar, this place. I can't. How is it possible? 1 minute you're in the garden in the sun.
Her hands move.
You go fuck yourself.
So Voidwoken are attracted to Source. But why?
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts.
The ground. I don't know what you... I'm just trying to work it... My mind? What else, my friend? We've used Source...
Say, I don't...
Let's go back over here. There's actually a trapdoor right here, but I forgot how to activate it.
The shrine depicts Lucian the Divine, avatar of the 7 gods.
Oh, here it goes. Never mind.
You hear a strange...
Secret door! Alright!
So this is Fort Joy.
What a crumbling disaster.
Nice. Heading into the kitchen? Don't try anything
Oh, it's
funny
butter?
around, Griff. I'm watching you. Ha! Okay. What's your name?
Honestly, Scottish.
I'm Butter. Nice to meet you.
Irish. One of the two.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
You mean it? Or is that another line of yours? I used to play the harp, you know. Mostly around Arcs, although sometimes we'd travel down to Driftwood. Might be you saw one of my performances. Long enough, I reckon. I'm surprised they haven't come for me yet. Most folks get taken away for the cure after just a week or two. By the divine, haven't I? Back home again. Or to somewhere totally new. Sun, wine, freedom. But those are just dreams. No one can escape from here.
She laughs. The sound fills the air like the ringing of a bell.
Now, wouldn't that be something? Look, I have an idea. I know we don't know each other very well, but time is so short and a connection is so rare. If we get out of here, will you meet me again in Arcs? I don't care where you come from, don't even care who you are, but I feel a connection, don't you? So, you'll meet me? These strange times can't last forever. You'll meet me then.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
I have responsibilities here. I can't start running around outside.
She leans forward and grazes your cheek with her lips.
Got my lady friend.
Until then.
Please, a delivery. Surely you'll have one.
Snake face. Don't fiddle with the rats.
Oh, they
And
changed what he
don't
looks
make
like
me
too.
say it
What?
twice. Worse than war rations, these.
Griff is slowly, methodically peeling the skin from a potato. As you
What? Who's asking?
He smirks and holds the little knife up to the light, watching it glint.
I'm listening. Leave him be. Don't make me say it again. Listen, I can help you. Shut up, elf. This clown, caught him stealing from my kitchen. Still supplies. Crate of food, citrus in particular. All I want is my supplies. Happy to let this clown die in a gutter instead of my kitchen. Bring back my crate, and you got yourself a deal. Ain't been it.
He twirls his...
Divine's gone.
Alright, of course we have her, but let's not talk to her yet. We have one more person to talk to. Yes.
Amid the squalor of Fort Joy, you suddenly spot an elf with diamond features, regal and radiant, but cold too, and sharper than any knife. She was the one who sat rolling dice in the ship that went under, deciding fates with every roll. Or her eyes are focused on a lizard some distance away. And you get the distinct feeling he's an unfortunate man, and no sooner have these words left your mouth than she turns about and grabs you in a stranglehold. You feel the tip of a long needle being...
You caught me off guard. No one catches me off guard. Better tell me who you really are. There is no other elf like me.
Good. you now?
A push, a pivot, and now you suddenly face her. The needle still all. Despite the precariousness of your situation, you notice something that remained undetected in the...
Let me tell you a little... Once upon a bad old time, a lizard cut this thing, this living scar, into my cheek. The mark of a slave. But now I'm free, of sorts. And I've traced that lizard here. I intend to raise the subject with him.
She drives the needle in...
In truth, it does not matter in the least who you really are. That makes you a liability. That makes...
A bright sparkle of laughter follows your...
Ha! How amusing. I admit I had not seen that twist coming. Make your case and do it quickly. Why should I join you? Escape. How you do... Well, oh, little needle mine, what should I do? You know what? Today is... I'm not quite sure the weather will...
With a casual...
Let's discuss. You mean... As a rogue, my speciality is stealth. The quick silence of the dagger striking unseen. Suits me fine. Then follow me.
You're not quite certain.
Alright. Those are lockpicks. Cool. We have our ranger / arcane user. We have our enchanter. Let's go. Please try that.
Easy now, old chap. Please, excuse us.
That lizard does look dope. His horns come off his head.
You're talking to me, not him, Sam.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on. Piss off. Go on.
Well, it's the...
A flat smile.
She never did.
Oh, he just died. Looks like he's going down.
Wouldn't know a thing about you, would I?
I'm waiting for someone.
Yeah, go fuck off.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach...
Haven't seen you around here before. New? Oh, you here alone?
She gives you a look.
You think twice about facing this. Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore. Used to be I had a family. But then they brought her to... Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name.
Her eyes...
Kind of you to ask.
She talks for some time about joy radiant.
What a gift to think of them. Take care of you.
Well, why thank you. Oh, cooking station. Now, if I remember correctly, one of these. Nope. Okay. There you go. No. No. I wanna have another graveyard.
Strokes and pokes like all the blokes. Come on, you stubborn hunk of garbage.
Oh, this is where he's been
The
hiding.
dwarf's fingers clamp around a splintered chunk of wood nailed to the skeleton of an old ship. His whole body strains with the effort of wrenching the plank.
Eh? Oh, that. Won't be my first or last. Reckon I might have had a harder time of it without your help, though. Bravery on that. Now, if
the dwarf spit.
Bleeding nail must.
You grab the.
I'd offer you a cold one for your trouble. No.
He sucks a finger.
Winds like these. She would have capsized before she reached the break.
He gives you a.
Aye. Was planning to build me a raft and paddle off. Why don't we make a deal then? It's this.
He lifts.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. The name's... Well, there's a new one. Hawk of the Hack. I'll tell you. Anyhow, we're a team now. So then, let's get down to brass tack. I've been up and down the realm so often it'd make your cabbage spin. And I've picked up a few tricks. Then it's settled. Capital. Aye. But it seems you...
Right, so he's the battle mage.
Say he likes it thick and long.
Let's go with Sean. He's gonna talk to the crowd for us.
Ha! Collared like a dog. A very tall, very strange-smelling dog. I'd pity you, but Chapter the Ineffable has a soft spot for beauty, and you carry that choker off so very well. Laughing in the faces of my enemies, of course. Little do they know, the most powerful sorcerer the world has ever known scuttles on their very shores. This power is my birthright, same as yours, but one of us has grown to astounding heights, and the other has sunk to depths. Sorcerers, damn, but of course. They'll happily dump your meager bony corpse into the... Ha! Of course, precious. But which is worse, the cure of a disease? No, Boonbag. Bow before Scepter the Ineffable. Bow before its... Ha! Of course, precious. But of course. The source, this power is my birth. No, Boonbag. Bow before Scepter the Ineffable. Bow before it's too late.
Say he likes it big and strong. Combs it out all jelly ivy. Twists and rubs and tweaks the nubs. He strokes and pokes like all the blokes. He say he'll touch it all day long. Combs it out all jelly ivy.
Do we want to fight the lizards? Fuck it, let's fight the lizards right now. Of course. No, don't take it. God damn it. First fan. Then, pick this up. We'll carry it with us. Just barely out of my reach. Wait. Excuse me. Alright, what we got here? Why did I drink that? That was not my intent. Well, that was a waste. Let's get rid of that oil. Oh damn, I forgot to rescue it. We need to heal. That was weak. More arrows! Skill portation! These crocodiles have some magical powers. Alright, first off, adrenaline. That. Oops. Necromancer style. Bloop. Only one.
Early memories are overshadowed by a terrifying death, a tempest of teeth, scales, and snarls. You never imagined it would end like...
devour this bread.
You are ever sodden, ever sandy. The smell of guts and sea waste cling to you like a ghost. You sought freedom, the life of a seaman, but you didn't find...
Here you are. I wonder what keeps you. Tell me your tale, for I am an elf. The tongue of others is not my tongue. You may speak of then and when, I do not. I refuse to learn their strange speech. We are unfamiliar, yet familiar. We are the same material, you agree? So tell me your tale. Start from the beginning. Start from where you come. I see. Now tell me more. Tell me what you do. Tell me what you find. I understand. Now tell me how your story ends. Ah, you want reunion. Life is lonesome. Yes, life is lonesome. The thing you love is gone. We can see the things we lose. Not with... It is nothing. Many fragments...
Okay, guys, so we'll be nice. Let's travel on, guys.
As you're about to approach the lizard, Sabine cups your chin between thumb and index finger, then guides your eyes to hers.
Listen, I need to have a chat with this here morsel of flesh. He has wronged me once, but may just do right by me this time.
To your surprise, Sabine proceeds to throttle the unsuspecting lizard with one hand as she drives the tip of her needle into his lower belly with the other. Then the questions commence. You hear him yelp about the master, lone wolves, and a man called Griff. Then, quite suddenly, there's blood everywhere as Stingtail falls to the ground, face first into his... Sabine heaves a sigh of satisfaction.
Chat's over.
That seemed just a tad excessive.
Perfect. That's how I would have handled
What
it.
you witnessed was an exercise in restraint, and jolly good fun to boot.
How bones poke out of the clothes. It's great. I guess I'll have to go to it. I didn't mean... Huge healing potion, what? Guys, I need to get poison for Sybil. Not Sybil,
I think this was the crate I was after. Looks like someone's made
Something on your mind? It's simple. He scarred me, so I scarred him.
She defies you with devil.
Can you blame me? There it is. I was wondering when your spying would make an appearance. Anyway, what's dead is done, so let's move on, shall we? The search for the Master continues, of course. Hungry work, the hunt. And you know what? Stingtail mentioned a cook, as it happens. A fellow named Griff. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Oh, I don't want
How
to kill
about it?
Griff yet. My girl runs with Griff.
Oh, Emmy. The dog focuses at the cat at your feet.
Oh, hey, I'm Buddy. It's no use anyway. You're nice. She was my mate for the last. Emmy was always the smart one. I guess that's why they took her and not. Hey.
Good fun.
Oh, hey, hey! I thought you might be Emmy. I think I love you. Key? What key? Oh, the key! The Magister who took Emmy dropped it when he was walking away. If you find out where it leads, if you see Emmy, not too far from lots and lots.
A little reprieve from the din outside.
State your business. Military, are you? Be at ease here, and well met. Let me know if you need any armaments. I offer them to a fellow serviceman at a few coins discount.
The soldier stands to attention.
Question is, do I really want to buy that sword? Yeah, I'm gonna buy that sword. What we will do is buy armor for everybody. Okay. Ooh, could use a better shield. Okay, you deuces. Time that office people. Spill of muddy waters. Dusty hat. Alright, she just looks weird. She has no hair. Better. Okay, what do we have left? Unskilled boots. We'll take those. My guy looks fucking weird.
The soldier stands to attention. 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 The child ignores you and continues with her game.
I'm playing Helene, hero of the whole world. That was my mum's name. She died when the boy...
Suddenly, the child's face crinkles into...
Got you! I quack! Back, evil ogre, or I'll spare you this time, beast. But you're really fun. Ready? Go!
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Our kind of few here. We must help each other. To be vulnerable in a... It is not wrong to walk in the camp. It is wrong to assault one walking. You walk in this cave. We trust the healer. I hear of no escapes. It gives me great... Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, Thank you.
That's new. Oh yeah, I like that. I just don't like the rest of the garbage.
I know they help.
Back to the leaves. We'll give her the mage pants. There you go.
I know they help. I know they help. I know they help.
You cover your face with your hands. You've just heard the news. The elven homelands have been destroyed by death fog. It was your order who did it. How can this be?
I know they help. I know they help.
I'm gonna find this kid.
I feel him, but you found me! Go! Ooh! Wow! I know how to spell introduce.
What's this? I found something.
My way is too small for you. You'll have to find another. Hope you brought a shovel.
As you approach the young elf, Losa suddenly grabs your arm. Her hand is damp. Her face looks pale and grey.
Hey, listen, I don't know why. You mind?
She jerks her hand.
I can't. I just need to talk to her, okay?
She turns towards Sahela. She darts over to the elf. Losa suddenly...
You have to tell me.
The whites of Losa's eyes fade to grey, then black. The color runs into her veins, crisscrossing her skin like lightning.
It rises in you even now, Losa. Do not let it. You must be strong. okay. You are yours. No one else's.
I can't. I can't.
Losa is fighting an enemy. She will win. She...
Shut up. I don't want to hurt her. Don't make...
Losa is...
Leave me alone!
You are hurting me.
Losa's eyes.
Let me go.
A sinister chatty.
Losa, you must not defend her. She wakes if she is weakened. We must hurt her to protect her, you see?
I bet. Let's find...
You must weaken her to help her. It is almost enough. A few more hits. She comes back to us when she is weaker.
You okay?
Yeah, thanks. What? Don't look at me like that.
I feel him, but I do not see him.
I didn't do anything. It was that thing, whatever it is. It's just a visitor. It has nothing to do with me. Come off it. You don't give a damn what happens to me. It won't. Okay, let's keep moving. I want to get out of this bloody place as soon... Yes, it is. Hey. Hi.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns toward you when...
Ah, hello. I see you come a long way. I see you come here seeking a great adventure. I see it before my eyes. It is not so bad. I know which... Your life is not your own. Ah, you help him. You bless me.
No one tells me there are so many children in the... I never know how lucky...
I got a feeling those gonna get us in a lot of fucking trouble. Before we do,
Let me guess. You're here for a match. Don't know what you heard, but they won't take it easy on you just 'cause you're an elf. Ha! That's the...
let's do this. Oh, we're taking that. Alright, I may die in this here coming up combat. Chicken foot! Okay, we're going to save it again, just in case. So now I'm gonna get my ass kicked.
You come to fight. You come to prove yourself. You come to be worthy. There can... Good. Who aids you? Choose wisely. Whether you fail or succeed, you do not fight more than...
I'm gonna go around. Ah, you wanna know what? Actually, let's reload that, because that's better. Yeah, let's reload that.
You come to fight. Good.
Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Fucking Giosa.
want me.
Ah, I walked through the what's name. Fuck you and that slow crap, man. We can bring her back. Not too worried about it. Of course you miss. How am I still on fire? You fucking douche. Come on, man.
Worms take you.
Gun still slowed. Fuck it.
That was easy.
Whew, that was hard.
Well fought.
Nice. Just nice. Hoping the next batch is better than nice.
My fight is...
Will yet be chosen.
The one
Well
will
done.
walk among us.
Tell me, what is your strategy in battle? You do not fight like others, the strategist. I will keep my... Someone will yet be chosen.
I see your potential.
You were decent in...
Walk among us. They'll not forget.
You may yet be the one. A warrior traveling the path of the wand should not be collared like a pet. I suggest you see the Tinkerer. You are capable of so much more. Who do you challenge?
We will yet reveal the one.
As you wish.
Oh, what's up?
Someone will yet be chosen.
You don't become the one by winning just a match or two.
Oh, what's his name already has a special bow to get a dagger.
You cannot hurry the one. Patience does not come easy, however.
Someone will yet be chosen.
My fight is strong. No way I'll be best.
There is no shame in loss. We will yet reveal the one.
Each day brings us one step closer.
Armor. Bullet armor. What is this? Air distance. Keep that.
You cannot hurry the one. Patience does
Someone
not come
will
easy,
yet be
however.
Keep going.
Each day brings us one step closer.
Don't
one
become
will
the
arrive
one
in
by
time.
winning just a match or two.
Alright.
The one will
Don't
walk
become
among
the
us.
one by
though
winning
not
just
today,
a match
it
or two.
seems.
Anything poisonous, we're gonna get the fan because the poisonous is gonna cure him. So,
Do not lose out. The one will arrive in time.
Not too worse for wear, are you? So, don't get too chuffed now. Long way to... Good. I doubt that's the... There are those of us who...
Sibyl gently places a hand on the
Let me have a word with the gentleman, would you? I've a little clue to follow up on.
Sibyl steps forward and asks Griff the cook about the lone wolves. A dead little birdie told her he's the man to... A little back and forth ensues. Money crosses hands, and before you know it, Sibyl stands...
Thank you. We should make good on our escape, you know. Naught but a whelp in Zalaskars hit...
Don't tell anyone where you got this.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves did
The sun shines bright upon this island, but it's hidden. We may see no bars, but we are firmly behind them here and now. Ha! None. Ha! Shouldn't be too hard, trust me. Let's save those for later, shall we?
Griff glances from his blade. Griff tears into one of...
Looks like everything's accounted for. He raises an eye. Looks like someone did my job. Your guy's free to go.
Alright, cool. So she didn't kill him. Instead, she just paid him money. And we fucked it up! Yes! This was up.
Ain't fit for beasts.
I got that special shipment you was asking after. Everything there? Good.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Let's go with all skilled up. Do I want to be a healer also? No, let's just focus on Necromancer for right now. What is this? Let's increase our accuracy. Number 2 persuasion, just civil. Get her initiative up.
Worse than war rations, these.
You forget my name, here?
It's a good treat to working.
Good.
She should get that dodge.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
There we go, delivery.
Don't tell anyone where you got this, eh?
Keep it down, will ya?
Ain't fit for beasts.
Here's the goods.
Ain't fit for beasts.
Like you wanted.
Take your coin then.
Worse than war rations, these.
I got that special shipment you was asking after.
Keep it down, will ya?
Ain't fit for beasts.
We can probably actually sell that.
I got that special shipment you was asking after.
Take your coin then.
It is done. I hold my end of the bargain. I show you the way out. But I have something more to ask of you. Sahela. She is... It is for all. Give me your... I give you this. I go to her.
Time to run. Back down here.
I sense he is free.
Sahela, you are all right.
She breaks into a huge, childlike grin as you approach.
One friend brings another home. That he gets better, little by little. We are together. Thank you, my friend. But only you survive the passage. I see your...
She squeezes your...
I do not forget you.
Well, shoot, thank you. Helmet. Mage shoes.
Soon I am quite well again. Then we make another attempt.
I know I trust them well.
Do you now? Do you? Hmm?
You're back. And you brought... What was this?
Wither, this is my new friend. He's really smart. You'll like him a lot.
Please, small child, leave me to my room.
But he's really nice. And tall.
Why? A grown friend. You brought an adult here. Good. Good God. Good sir. You've set my
So you need
body
a strength of like,
free to crumble to
I think
dust
it's like
at last.
12 to remove
My
the
spirit,
spear. 12 for
last.
11.
I remain trapped in this mouldering skeleton yet. There was no intrigue for me. There was only suffering. Lifetime upon lifetime of suffering. Brachus Rex was my tormentor. May the void After he interred me in this cell, he must have drawn my very soul away from me and stored it elsewhere in the fort. But I know this place well. Marvelous, my friend. The switch will open. Brachus would have made me a supplicant, a slave to these walls. With your help, I'll die. At last. I never thought I would become one of his victims. For joy, here.
Alright, so we have the spear of Brachus, which we will keep. Tomato sauce. Eat the tomato sauce. Alright, that's a good place to save it. Till next time, peeps.